Hello, guys. Good afternoon from here. This is let's say 1:30 European time from here. Yeah, we want to discuss just on the topic today. Just how to we want to look at migration, how to migrate, which is popularly the Japa syndrome that we have in Nigeria. How to Japa from Nigeria to any other country just to search for a better life. Now, I'm going to be giving you an idea and tips, the necessary tips and the information that you need. Your arrangement, that is what you need to get, what are things you need to know before embarking. Once you have started noticing the ambition of you want to travel out of the country, so there are things you should do. And as we all know that Nigeria, we have so many dubious people there that will key into that opportunity to dupe you of your last resources just because they know you are desperate. So definitely we need to be very, very careful. So that's not yet that major concern in Nigeria, because you see a lot of people that they know that just because you are very, very desperate, and they just have to key into that, feed on your desperacy to loot and to loot you. Now there are some tips I'll be giving you that we easily know. I'm not going to. I'll be recommending one or two agents to you, but there are tips. It's not necessary to use them, but there are tips you should know, that so that by the time you meet an agent that is dubious, you will definitely know that this agent is dubious. And take note of this: dubious doesn't mean that someone is reliable, doesn't mean he has an office. In fact, I've seen some people even in Lagos State, in Ikeja precisely. They rented a whole building. The place should be more than 4-bedroom flat for their traveling agency. So that's just, and when you get in there, looking at the whole setting is a top notch. You see different awards, the hangs on the wall, this and that. So, and at the end of the day, they are still doing nothing than duping a lot of people of their millions. Now, what are the turn-off signs that the moment you see these signs, or the moment you notice this, just know that they are not genuine. They are not genuine. These people are fraud. What are those things you watch out for? Now, let me start from things you should. Okay, let me start from things you should look into for you to understand that this person is dubious. Let's pick it from there. Now, if you are planning traveling out of Nigeria, the first thing you need to have is you need to have your international passport. Someone has once chatted with me. The person don't have it. The person was talking about traveling. That what help can I do? What help can I render him that I want to travel out of the country? Okay, fine, no problem. We are meant for one another. It's just a friend I met on social media, on Facebook. Now, okay, fine. When we were chatting, now he said he's ready. That in fact it was only a flight money that is just his major challenge, and that okay, no problem. You are ready. If it is flight money, probably you've been given it. For someone saying the challenge he has is just flight money, then definitely that means the person has really pushed very far. Now that if it is getting to do every necessary thing, but the flight money, don't worry, I would assist you when that time comes. So now, when I was now asking the person the question, and I noticed that this person doesn't even have a passport, and you really want to travel out of the country, you don't even have a passport, and you are now saying if you are thinking about traveling out of the country, but the airline, the flight fee has been a major setback for you. You don't even have international passport. Well, even if you want to go to Ghana, you need international passport. Talk more of traveling to Europe. Now, you can see this person is just very, very serious. And the way this person was so desperate, troubling me. And these are the reason why a lot of them fall into the scam. because they will feed on you. And whenever you want to do your progressing traveling, the desperation, we know you are desperate to travel out, but don't let the desperation be all over your face. Because once you move into anywhere and they notice the desperation is all over your face, I'm very, very certain that they are going to eat you dry. Now, before I finally, I started, before traveling to abroad, before traveling, I started the whole process, I guess, 2018, with different agents, 2018, and everything was just for 2018. It was, I guess, is it not 2019 or 2020, if I'm not making a mistake, 2020 or 2019, that the whole thing I finally met someone, and in fact, I was even thinking, well, it's just the normal do, so I never put my mind. So while doing this traveling, whatever, I was having another plan B. And take note, by the time you are embarking on your traveling mission, you must have a plan B. Now, don't put all your resources. You want to plan for traveling, but you are putting all your resources. No, it's very wrong. Don't put all your resources. If you want to travel, you are planning traveling out of the country. Another mistake people make is you put all your resources. Some will sell even everything they have. They will close their businesses. They will close everything just because why? They want to travel. So you don't have a plan B. What if it doesn't work? See, even if the agent that is doing it for you is as sure as, in fact, calling, probably you are traveling to America, calling bidding in your presence. If the agent is as sure as anything, please, my brother, you should, while you are doing that, you should also have your plan B. You should have your plan B, definitely. That what if it doesn't work? What other things am I going to do? So you don't put all your egg, because a lot of us, well, I've seen someone that sell his house, the only house here and his family, they want to travel. The whole family want to move to UK. Though they sell their house, they have about 2-3 cars, they sell it, and their house is very, very okay. In fact, it was a very, very big house. Then so the whole family want to migrate to UK. Fine. Now, all the wife business was, the wife just have to sell. The wife is into all these boutique things of a thing. They sell everything. So even close down the shop. So all preparing to travel. So they have no resources again. In fact, their children's school fees wasn't even paid. Why? They ask the children to stop school. Just because they just believe that, because it was almost at the beginning of the term when it happened. So they had the children to stop school, believing that they will travel. At last, till today, they are still in Nigeria. No means of traveling. In fact, it's so devastating for them. Now, that is that. The husband just find a menial job. In fact, they are now, they dupe them all their money, and they put all the eggs in one basket. So you can see, so you don't put all the eggs in one basket, even while your agent is very, very sure. So that's the first thing you should take note of. Another thing you should take note of is, I told you to be well prepared. Abroad is not a place of bed and roses, or whereby once the moment you just fly, land, that bam, you start seeing money on the floor that you start picking. It's not like that. Things doesn't work like that in abroad. That you may just start picking money on the ground. You get there, immediately you start. No. Some people even borrow money. It's good if you see those are means of sourcing for fun. If you see someone that will be so calm and patient with you, no problem about that. But if you are borrowing money, I can only advise you borrow money for flights. Don't borrow money to process your traveling, because processing is just 50-50 chance. But once you have been given a visa, you can now sell everything. You can sell your life then, no problem. But why still doing that? You still need to have a backup plan. So in case that will happen, you have something to fall back at. Now, you just have to okay, stay focused and just have to have this okay. You can borrow money when it gets to, probably you are looking for money for flights. You can borrow money on that. There's no problem about that. But to process traveling, don't even dare borrow money, because it's like investing. You are borrowing money from bank to invest in a business that is 50-50. The chances of surviving of that business is 50-50. So That is that about that. Now, and how do you detect an agent that is, I'm trying to make this video very very short. How do you detect an agent that is, that you know that this agent is a fraud? See, don't be deceived by their office. Now the person that later helped me with my traveling, I met the lady at Tafa Balewa Square. Now when I got to Tafa Balewa Square, someone referred me to go there. So when I got there, it was a guy that was come and meet me. This and that, you want to do traveling process, you want to do for all those things. The person was just telling me, so I said okay, yes. Now he said, the guy just said let's go, just stay in one corner. But I know that by the time you are through, I know where you leave me. I know what I come here for. Now he was saying as someone is going to direct to me this and that, just acting as a, later I got to know, just want to act as a middleman. Now link me to this girl. Now the girl she linked me to doesn't have an office at TBS. The girl she linked me to doesn't have an office at all at TBS. No office at TBS. So she just met me also. We sat down on the bench. Oh, now I told him this is because my own traveling then is permanent stay, was marriage. So it's permanent stay. So I have the document that has been sent to, we will call it Nuna Hosta here in Italy. So they were just asking me different questions, this and that. I told him this is what I want to do. No office. Now the first time I will meet the girl, there wasn't office. The second time I will also meet the girl at that TBA. She doesn't have, I later get to know, she doesn't even have an office. We are only sitting on a bench outside. So if she want to do any photocopy of my document, she just go to, at TBS, we have so many people, business center there, just do the photocopy. Outside is our office, no office. I was now looking somehow suspicious that even people that has 4-bedroom flats in the not outskirts of Lagos, inside island, inside Lagos, they still dupe me. Talk more of someone that I can't even trace. Those ones that I can trace still dupe here. There is nothing you can do. Talk more of people you can't even trace at all. Now, well, I just have to Tabararo Aliruto, let me give it a chance. But while she was doing it, my mind was not there, because while she was just doing the processing, I was just fed up of the processing. It's taking time. So while she was doing the processing, I wasn't taking her serious at all. But I was just paying all the money to her. I was just paying all the money just for paying sake. But I never put all my mind on it. Not until the day she called me that Mr. Solomon, your visa is ready, this and that, blah 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 blah, giving a year visa, blah blah blah. When she called me, was just wow, thank you. But within me, I never believe. So she asked me to come with a balance, and even this guy never pay her complete money. So she asked me, come with my balance so that I can come and have your document. Fine. I went to Lagos. I was in Osogbo. I went to Lagos to meet her. Ordinarily, why going to Lagos? I ought to have just moved all my load, everything from Osogbo, which I did once like that, and I later go back. Now, to move all, because by then I was staying in Osogbo, to move all my load, preparing to travel, I don't even dare that. So, not until when I saw the visa given to me like this, she placed on my hand, and I saw the visa there, my trust now increased to just 60%. So not 100% too. So I was just, in fact, that was even the reason why I called me. I couldn't even bring so much. I was having at least two big luggage, 25 gram and 10 kg. My loads, I never even carry any. I was just because I get to transfer this thing to internet to airports, and this thing is fake. So I was just, even till the day I left, it was when, not until I was inside the plane like this, that I know that traveling will work or dope. So that she doesn't have an office now. Imagine now. And she was the one who later finally helped me to this. She's very, very blunt. She's very, very straightforward girl, everything. So, and she doesn't shock someone's leg. Some people that there are even some agents, they are legit, but they will drain your life. They will drain your life from you. So she's not the type. Even I was owing her money, which I later pay her about 4-5 months when I got to this. I know it's about 3 months, because I arrived Italy, is it not 2020, November 19. and I paid her, was it not January, if I'm not making a mistake, close to January ending of February was the time I paid her the balance. So you can see. So that is that on that. So you should be very, very careful. And another thing I should tell you is how you to also know, identify fake traveling agents. Now, once you tell them, they will tell you you first need to pay a commitment fee of maybe 30,000. They will tell you their total fee maybe is 400,000, which will be collected at the end of once you are giving it. That's what they will tell you. That for a start you need to pay 40,000 naira, so that now, or 50,000, so that they will quickly need to will be going to embassy tomorrow. I have some other document I want to submit, so if you quickly pay this money, I'll be able to take your own document to allow. Desperation is there. But they will even be the one calling you, so the money we have not seen it, so that you come with your document, this and that. The desperation is in them. So you should just know that these people are there to just dupe you. In fact, this kind of people, again, another sign is your time you are with them, you are seeing them receiving call. The Australia, okay, the USA, I did it. Okay, no problem. You can just come to document and telling you, trying to make all sort of call just to convince you. Hey, run. Now the money some will even collect as low as 30,000. I know some. He will collect as low as anywhere you collect as low as 9,000. That's just the first thing you need to pay. Now, by the time you pay that, you just think, okay, the remaining 300,000 will be paid, or 400,000 will be paid at the end of the visa. You just have to go and relax. The next thing is just for once you pay that 30,000 out to them, the next thing is they will just call you please, we're having an issue with this your document, this is your passport. Please send 50,000 naira. Later they will call you, send 20,000 naira. They will always have a reason to call you to send money, and the money will be calling small. At the end of the day, you've ended up spending millions, and nothing will be done. Those are turned off. Those are signs when you see this red alert. You run. They are 419. So forgetting the fact that they have offices in Ireland, inside Lagos, inside and outside, forgetting the fact that they have offices or not. Once you see all these signs, run away for them. They have nothing good to offer to you. What they want to do, they want to dupe you of your hard-earned money. So just take note of that. Now, that is the preparation while you're in Nigeria looking for agents. So that is that. I might be dropping my agent, that agent that helped me number here. Or just when you chat me, I will give you one or two people that I felt they are very, very reliable. But your mind can be at least how you buy share, you definitely have a visa. So that is that. Now another thing is when you want to travel, now think about the country you want to travel to. Now Europe, most countries in Europe don't speak English, and I don't advise. It depends on age. If your age is still within the bracket of you are still under, if you are still under, let's say 30, yes, that's at worst you are under 30. Now you can think of traveling to Europe, no problem. Any European country, either they hear English. Don't just be too desperate. I want to travel out. Even whatever language they are speaking, it's not easy when you get there. Because you end up getting here and living a frustrated life for the rest of your life. In fact, Europe, a lot of countries in Europe that are not speaking English, we mute about 3 years of your life. Just know that once you are traveling to any non-English speaking country, just know this, that 3 years or minimum 2 years, that's to buy catch up fast. At least 2 years of your life. Back 2 years in your life, they waste it. Throw it away. And within that 2 years, you'll be so frustrated. You will regret. So don't just be too desperate. I want to travel. Now, unlike, I remember when I first come to Italy, language barrier, you automatically become a deaf and dumb. There's nobody to communicate to. You become a deaf and dumb. Now, if I want to buy ordinary recharge card, then I want to tell my to help me to go and buy it. Ordinary recharge card. Because when you get the account, just simple English that they should understand. Maybe, okay, like I'm using Leica, 10 euro. You should know that this person want to buy Leica. of like car recharge of 10 euro, they don't hear. So I need to force, you need to, that means you are total deaf and dumb. You register yourself in the language school and you learn the language. You start, irrespective of the certificate you are bringing from Nigeria, when you get here, you start from the nursery section. Because of the language, because you need here to even translate your okay, probably you want to, although they do translate, you try, but you need to translate your document, your certificate. But if you translate it, it's just for your own. But you translate, but in the process, the stress to translate it, they will even tell you. Some people will meet and let you know that it's better you start from the scratch here. But if you want to, no problem. But the stress, you won't even want to go there. So you are starting. I started from the beginning. I imagine when I was going to school, I was in Nigeria, I was a lecturer, mathematics, physics, teaching, math and physics. And I have to start class from the beginning, teaching me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I will go home and be reading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Start teaching me ABC to Z. So that I will know the alphabet. We are now learning, I was now learning A for apple, like English. A for apple, B for babu, B for baboon, C for this, all those things in their own language. I started learning that one. So starting from ABC, now learning 2-letter word, 3-letter word, cat. So you can see. And funny enough, the Italian school, no one will teach me a language. They will teach you the language they want you to learn in the language you don't know. Which I believe in teaching profession is contradictory. You want to teach me, you must be able to teach me from the known to the unknown. But they will teach you from the unknown. You are using, I'll just be in the class. Even if the teacher is cursing me, I don't hear what she's saying. Because it is, and the teacher that will be teaching you will be a conch Italian. They will speak a conch Italian, very fluent Italian is their language. So Germany is still somehow balanced. If you're an English speaker, you can still find way very easy in Germany, and you can find way very easy in Germany. It's still somehow unlike Italy and some other countries like that in Europe. It's their language. You don't hear their language. There's no how you can cope. You cannot even, before you walk, before you do anything, you must have their language. So don't just be too desperate you want to travel. Language barrier is a major thing in considering when traveling. So, and we also have documentation problem also. I also be telling you, because when you travel, it's all about you. So a lot of people are just so desperate. Let my plane just fly. Let me just get to that country. We have a lot of people here that are mad. So you see them going on the street because the country has stressed them to get documents. So I'll be teaching you those procedures. Maybe in my next video, I'll be telling you the document challenges in those different countries. So that's just the traveling tip, just the pattern of these traveling tips. So I'll be dropping, I'll be telling you more on the documentation. When you get to the country you are going, how to get documents, what are things you need to do. And if you want to travel to Europe, you need to have a Schengen visa. And that's one of the advantages of Europe. You have a Schengen visa that can carry you to about, if I'm not making a mistake, over 20 countries. I'm in Italy. If I decide I'm going to go to Germany today, boom, just board the train or flight and move. There is no part of Europe I want to travel to. All I need to do is just pick myself and move. Unlike Canada. If it is Canada, you might still need to, you are restricted, so you might still need to still get some document before you move to other European countries or any other country. So that will be discussing that, because and when you are traveling again, you need to look for, they get an information of how easy it is for them to get documents when you are traveling, because here it's not Nigerian whereby you don't, all you need is your certificate. Your certificate is not the document, your permit of stay is more important in any country in abroad than even your certificate, because before they will even ask of your certificate, that is if you travel to UK English speaking country, before they even ask of your certificate, the document, your permit is still the first thing. Now I'll also be giving you, in my next video I'll be telling you countries that give that you get your document that is very, very easy. You even get your citizenship, and the process of getting your citizenship, you can get it very easy. And the next video I'll also be talking about how to apply for visa, working visa in European country. What are the European countries that give working visa to you? Some will process, they will process your traveling from you right from there, and they will send everything to you. So when you can come, they'll be the one to pick you, get you, give you an accommodation and that. So I'll be giving you those countries and how to go by that. So watch out for my next video where we'll be giving you full details. So this is just the part one of the traveling tips, for anyone who wants to travel out of Nigeria. So if you find this video very, very useful to you, subscribe and you on your notification button so that when I drop the next video, you'll be the first person to watch it. Thank you. I love you.